Mabel's Busy Day was released in 1914. It is an American film. It was actually directed and written by Mabel Normand. Some places say that it was directed by Mack Sennett and he was just uncredited, but Mabel gets the full credit on this one. He did produce this one. It is a Mack Sennett comedy. He actually appears in this one, so try to find him. You see the Keystone Cops, they're in this one. And Charlie Chaplin appears in this one. Not in his tramp look. Um, no, he does have the cane and his iconic hat, but it's not his tramp look. No, he is in a suit, but it's not the tramp. Now, I know that there is a Broadway play that is called Mack and Mabel. So if you are a fan of Mack and Mabel, this short film, you see Mabel Normand's slapstick physical comedy. And so the premise of the story is there is a car race going on. Car races were huge back in this day. Automobile races, everything. So she's trying to get in. She's a hot dog vendor. She's trying to get in. And she actually gives a hot dog to a cop that's standing outside, and she's able to get in. However, she's not a very good hot dog vendor once she gets inside. She she's conned by a few patrons, they get hot dogs, but they're for free. She's not paid. And Charlie Chaplin's character, on the other hand, fights with some cops and is able to push his way in. The great thing about these early movies is you see the background people and the extras, and they are loving the slapstick of like Charlie Chaplin and the Keystone Cops. And so they're obvious onlookers. And I mean, like at one point when he's standing next to, I think it's an automobile, and the people are walking around, you can see somebody just, I mean, he's really into he's just laughing and a half. I mean, he's really into it. So look for that guy. So anyway, Charlie's fighting with the cops and everything, and then Mabel is frustrated with the onlookers and everything because they don't want to pay her. And at one point, Charlie ends up flirting with three girls who are watching and onlooking, and then he sees that somebody's giving Mabel a hard time, and then he gives her a hard time, and it just keeps going. So yes, it's Mabel's busy day. It's absolutely hilarious. Now, this was filmed on location, so an actual automobile race was going on at the same time. This is something that Mack Sennett was known to do. For a lot of films that he wanted to do, he would find these kinds of things, and it just saved a lot of time. And I don't blame him for that. So there was an actual automobile race happening, and he just set up shop and did it this way. And but I guess that there were other scenes that were at studio. So not the entire thing was done on location. Um, but anyway, this film received positive reviews. I didn't see a negative review for it. And they said that the chemistry between Mabel and Chaplin was absolutely wonderful. The creativity of the hot dog vendor, and then just everything going wrong, and and I have to agree. I mean, I was laughing. I was in stitches when I was watching the entire thing. So, so anyway, in closing, as I said, I know that there is a Broadway show. I have a friend who absolutely loves it. called Mack and Mabel. Mack Sennett does appear as well as the Keystone Cops in this. And but see if you can find Mack Sennett. But for those of you that are fans of the Broadway show, here is Mabel. You get to see her physical slapstick comedy, and of course, alongside Charlie Chaplin. So this is Mabel's Busy Day. It was released in 1914.